The Community Education Channel presents Community View, a closer look inside community issues that matter. It's a glimpse, a preview highlighting issues and events important to the community, bringing public perception to light on local community issues that make a difference.
Hello and welcome to Community View. I'm Melissa Anderson. You know, it's something we all probably agree we need to do, but at what cost? Recycling. With us today to talk about the recycling program here in Washington County is Neil Schwendiman, District Manager of the Washington County Solid Waste Division. Welcome, Neil.
Thank you.
Neil, first of all, tell us how long you've been with the recycling program here in Washington County, how long that's been going on.
So we started a public drop-off recycling program in 2008. That's the BINI program. But most recently, our Blu-can program, we started in February of 2016.
Okay, and recently we had a problem where the contract was kind of coming to a close or something happened there. Explain to us what happened there and heading forward where we're going.
Recycling has been in the news a lot lately. A lot of the issues we've had with it has been surrounding China and what they're willing to accept, what they're willing to buy. Unfortunately, from the start of our program, the markets started to fail right when we started, and that caused our contractor who was processing the recycling to come back and ask for more money. We ended up paying additional money. The solid waste district absorbed those costs, and they came back in again and asked for more money and did that quite regularly. We had them coming back to us and reporting on the markets every quarter, and then they ended up having some issues with some material that they had stockpiled on site. It caught fire. They had to landfill a lot of that.
Oh, wow.
And so our processor brought a lot of material to the landfill. They weren't paying their landfill bill, and then they came back and asked us for some more money, and we told them that, you know, we couldn't continue that. And so then they issued a letter of termination of our contract claiming force majeure conditions, meaning circumstances outside of their control, which there was a lot of that. We looked at that, decided, you know, what we should do going forward, and we did agree to terminate that contract with them because it would be a long, lengthy process to try to get into litigation with them.
Right.
And so that left us with, okay, we no longer have somebody to process the recycling. We still have a contract for someone to pick it up, and we have to honor that contract. So we had to find a new partner, and that ended up being Republic Services, who we are now transporting that material down to Las Vegas to have it recycled.
So the cost of recycling, I mean, people have to realize that just because it says it's recyclable, it costs to do that. If it gets in there, it's dirty, messy, or if it gets wound around something or whatever, it's not accepted. So tell us what you do recycle here and what you don't.
So currently what we really want put in the Blu-can is plastics number 1s and number 2s. So that's going to be your milk jugs, your water bottles, your detergent bottles, those hard, more of a hard plastic type of container. The film plastics, anything you can put your finger through, even the clamshell food containers, those are very hard to recycle plastic. So we'd like to keep those out, keep in the 1s and 2s. We want cardboard, mixed paper, so your office paper, your newsprint, cereal boxes, your corrugated cardboard like your Amazon boxes.
What about glass?
Glass, no. To put the glass in the BINI program is the best way to have it recycled.
Okay.
We take that material and we stockpile it at the landfill until we have enough quantity to put on a truck and ship to Momentum Recycling up in Salt Lake City.
So what happens if we don't recycle? I mean, obviously we have a program in place to do that, but where does it go? It ends up in the landfill?
Correct. So our landfill, it's a safe landfill. It's lined. We have many years of life in our landfill, but my job as a manager of the solid waste district is to make sure that that landfill is going to last as long as possible. So recycling is an effort to help that out. Anything that we can keep out is going to prolong the life of that landfill. Now, at what cost? That's the big question. It's a personal opinion. There's a lot of people out there that will say, it doesn't matter what it costs, I want to recycle. There's a lot of people that say, well, if it costs more to landfill, then I don't want to recycle.
So this is going to be a question that's going to be brought up in the future, correct?
Correct. It's a question that's not going away.
So what's the plans to do this? I understand you're taking a poll online or asking people survey-wise. What should we do?
Correct. So our contracts for the recycling and everything expire at the end of January of 21. So I'm currently working with the board to look at those contracts, figure out the best route going forward, whether that is allow residents another opportunity to opt out or convert the whole program over to a subscription program where people who want to recycle will call up and ask to be in the program. So we're weighing out all those things right now, and it's a fun process.
So we'll ask the public. So if they have any questions or if they want to put their 2 cents worth in, they can do that online. So thank you for joining us and explaining all that, and we'll get back to you later and find out more about what direction this will go as we get further into the future.
Okay.
So thank you for joining us. And whether we agree to recycle or not, we should all try to be good stewards. If you have questions or concerns, you're welcome to express them on a survey being conducted on the Washington County Solid Waste Recycling Program website at wcsw.org. Thanks for watching.